What's up? I'm Levi from Miss Maya, and you're watching Punkvideosrock. Stay metal.
Hey guys, Rob here with Punkvideosrock.com, hanging out backstage at Warped Tour Ventura with Levi of Miss May. How you doing, dude? It's been a minute since we've actually seen each other.
I'm doing good. Just woke up, so I'm trying to wake up, do all these interviews, hang out with everybody, so it's good.
So is this early for you, or is this a good time for you to wake up?
It's actually late for me. I usually wake up earlier, but the lady came out last night, and we're all hanging out, so I was up too late.
Nice.
So it's good. It's good to I had to wake up and do this stuff. We actually play in like an hour, so this is a good pregame.
Cool. And how's the tour been so far? You got a week in already.
It's been awesome. It's our first year on main stage, and it was definitely really scary going into it, but kids have been awesome, so we're really excited.
Why was it scary? Because of the crowds? Because of the other bands that are headlining?
Yeah, because we were on a smaller stage last year, and I never would have thought in a million years that we'd even play Warped Tour, especially main stage. Yeah. So to play with like legends like the Used, Taking Back Sunday and stuff was like terrifying, because the first day of Warped Tour, the Used played before us, and I was like, oh my God, what are we supposed to do? So so it was definitely scary, but the first day was like the hardest, and ever since then it's been awesome. So
for many of these legendary bands that are playing this year, any of them that you were a hardcore fan of, like when you were growing up?
Yeah, actually, a funny thing, I don't think I've said this in the interview yet. Taking Back Sunday, the Q without the E, that was the first song Miss May I ever played as a band. Really? We actually covered that in a basement. And we played that for like a year, the same song. Like we were like such losers, just playing the same song.
That's what started you guys.
Yeah, that was the first song we ever played. So to be on the same stage as those guys is crazy. And the Used was like my all-time favorite band. Like that's the only band I ever actually had posters in my room of. So now to like see them in catering and like walking around my bus, I'm just like, I don't know. I haven't even said hi to them yet. I'm freaking out.
Really? I mean, you would think you'd be friends already.
I know.
Maybe guest vocals on one of the shows.
Oh my God, I'd freak out.
I'm sure you know the lyrics, right?
Oh yeah, I know them all.
So tell me about the new album At Heart, right?
Yeah, we just released it a couple weeks ago. Debuted top 40 on Billboard, so we're excited, and everyone's been liking it. It's been the best reviews we've ever had on a new record. So I'm really happy that we didn't have a bad third record. Like everyone's excited about it. So.
Now, why do you think this record did better than the previous ones?
Well, we actually switched up the whole team for it. We got new management, we got new everything. Like went to a new producer. We actually got a new schedule. We did everything that we could possibly change to do this record from our other ones. We did, and it was a long shot for us because we had this huge idea about doing this record, and everyone else had a small idea. So we had to push really hard to get out there. And went to Machine, who's an amazing producer. He's such like a legend. Got new management and everything, and it turned out for the best. So we actually spent 2 months doing this album, and the last CDs, we wrote them in 10 days. So to have 2 months to write a record is nice.
That's definitely a big difference.
Yeah, it was nice to actually write songs, listen to them, and be like, oh wait, this actually sucks, we should rewrite it. The last ones we wrote, put on a CD, and then after it was out in stores, we're like, oh man, this song sucks.
But for the last ones, was it because you guys were rushed to have a record out, or it's just that's just how
we were rushed is what really like bit us in the ass at the end, because we toured nonstop, and even with this CD we were touring nonstop. It was just the producer we went to didn't want to just record. He was like, hey, let's do some pre-pro. So we actually sat, recorded, listened to songs, recorded again, and we've never done that. I've never listened to a song before we put on a record. So it was nice to go back, like be a real band and write an actual real record.
I would go crazy, like not knowing what to expect.
Well, that's how it was, and then now it's nice to actually do the real thing, and it paid off because kids are loving it, and we're definitely going to stick to this formula for the next record. So.
And what's the record about?
Well, the whole thing is, I feel like a lot of metal bands' lyrics are overplayed, so it was nice to go and write songs that we actually went through and stuff I actually went through, and I didn't really fake to be a scary, big, tough, scary metal guy. Because our last records, it was like, yeah, these lyrics are brutal, like it makes me look tough, like it makes us look like a metal band. And for this record, it was nice just to be like, let's write real songs, stuff I really went through. And if kids don't like it, they don't like it, but this is like as real as it gets. That's why we called it At Heart, and kids love it, so it's nice.
And how are the crowds, taking it when you're performing it every time on Warped Tour?
It's been awesome. They actually the song "Hey Mister" is probably the biggest song we've ever played live. Like, it surpassed "Relentless Chaos," which blew our mind, because that's a big song. Yeah, that was like the big song, and then "Hey Mister" like really sets the crowd off. So it's awesome.
That's crazy. Now, out of the whole record, is there a song that you could pick out and be happy with for the rest of your life?
I'm actually happy with it. It's the first record that I'm actually happy with all the way through, but my favorite song would probably be the third track, Opening Wounds. Probably my favorite song.
And why is that?
I just like the sound of it. It's really it's real weird. Like just how we did the verse and everything. It's the most dynamic we've ever done a song. Like everything's just real crazy about it, and the lyrics are really good for him. So I'm excited.
Cool. And this record was pretty much released while you were on Warped Tour. So any plans of doing an actual headline tour for the record?
Yes, we're actually thinking about doing one in the fall. So that's as much as I can say. I can't say anymore, but that's as much as I can say.
Now, if you were to be able to pick who you'd want to take out on tour, to any headline tour, who would you probably pick out?
If I could take any band out, even though they'd probably play over us, I would love to tour with As Lay Dying. Okay. We played with them in Mexico for one day, and it was like the best day of my life. So
we need to make that happen, though, because that would definitely be a sick show.
That would be like a metalcore kid's dream. So that's all I want. That's all I want.
So what is the plans for Miss May I for the remainder of the year?
So we get off this tour, we're off for a little bit, which is nice. We go to South America with Asking Alexandria and Chelsea Grin. Okay. It's our first time out of South America, so that's gonna be exciting. And then do our headliner in October, and then
who again?
And then we headline in the wintertime in Europe. So okay. That's all I can say, though.
Oh, that's cool.
And then I think we're going to another. We should be going to Australia in late winter.
Would we be looking at a music video anytime soon?
Yeah, we're looking at doing the music video after Warped Tour, so it should be good.